local brews being sold at our beer garden. There are 10 of them, as a matter of fact, locally done, and you'll have the opportunity to sample those if you wish at the beer garden. The beer garden is just to the south of the tall yellow announcers platform and across the way, across the grass area from the Jumbotron screen that we have here at the Crew Classic. Stop by the beer garden and sample their wares. Down at the start line, we're getting ready for the men's junior grand final. And let's find out what's going for the start of this race, number 84.
Marin. St. Ignatius. Oakland Strokes. Long Beach.
And we're about to start on the William Robinson Memorial Trophy, the grand final for men's junior.
Go!
The boats are moving down their lanes. They've had a clean start. We see right from the start, Marin in lane 3 has jumped to a quick lead. But Newport AC is moving up quickly to challenge, as is lane 2, Los Gatos. At the 250-meter mark, we have in lane 3, Marin is in first place. Lane 2, Los Gatos is in second place. We have in lane 5, Oakland Strokes. Then we have lane 1, Newport AC, followed by lane 6, Long Beach Junior, and then lane 4, San Ignatius. The boats are running very, very smoothly. Each of the teams seem to have settled into their normal stroke for this part of the course. The boats have not been changing much in relative position. As we come to the 500-meter mark, we see that lane 3, Marin, has moved out to about a 4-seat lead over lane 2, Los Gatos. Lane 1, Newport AC, is very, very tight with lane 5, Oakland Strokes. Then they are followed by lane 6, Long Beach Junior, and St. Ignatius. With this smooth water, the boats are moving very, very cleanly. Coxswains are settling them down, urging them forward. And we see now that in lane 1, Newport AC is putting a little bit of move on Los Gatos. They are both about 8 seats behind lane 3, Marin. And out in lane 5, we have Oakland Strokes. They have clear water to lane 6, Long Beach Junior, and then San Ignatius.
The men's junior grand final on the water right now, and in lane 1, it is the Newport Aquatic Center. In lane 2, Los Gatos Rowing Club, and the two of those are neck and neck, but they're both trailing lane number 3, Marin Rowing Association. St. Ignatius is in lane number 4. Lane 5 finds Oakland Strokes, and Long Beach Junior crew is out in lane number 6.
I looked at the times from yesterday's heats, and my only conclusion that I came to looking at this race was anybody could win it. The only crew that had a lot to do was probably St. Ignatius. That seems to be borne out by what's happening on the race course at the moment. But anybody of Newport, Los Gatos, Marin, Oakland Strokes could win this one. They all went under 6:40 yesterday, and it's going to depend on who has the great race today.
Well, Marin has certainly lengthened it out there. They have some open water back to the rest of the pack, and it looks like the nearest challenger they have right now is on their outside, Oakland Strokes and Long Beach Juniors, as both the lane 1 and lane 2 crews, Newport and Los Gatos, have apparently fallen back.
Yes, it looks like Marin had something in reserve yesterday when they were doing a time of 6:37, which was a couple of seconds slower than Los Gatos, but they're clearly more than that couple of seconds faster than Los Gatos today. They've really taken a commanding a grip on this race in the third 500. The third 500 is where races are won and lost, and Marin look like they're on the way to winning this one in this third 500 here.
The only challenge right now, Charles, is coming from that outside with Oakland Strokes and Long Beach Juniors in the hunt a little bit, because the two early leaders, Los Gatos and Newport, have fallen back, or the two early challengers in lanes 1 and 2 have fallen back, and then well back is St. Ignatius. This is the Marin Rowing Club on the lead. Open water back to Oakland Strokes and Long Beach Juniors. Los Gatos has kicked it up a notch and appears to be trying to make a run, as does the Newport Aquatic Center, because if they allow Marin to get too far out of sight, and nothing that they have will be enough to catch up. We do have open water, and across lanes 1, 2, 5, and 6, pretty closely contested, with the only one that is trailing would be St. Ignatius.
We're getting, Alan, we're getting a big charge coming on here from Newport. I think it might be too little too late to catch Marin, but Newport seem to be going past Los Gatos, and if they come up short in this race, it's not going to be for want of trying in the last 500.
Newport slipping into that second position, eclipsing Los Gatos, but they still have a lot of water to make up over Marin. Marin on the easy lead with open water, and looks like we might have an interesting little battle right up to the end between Newport on the near side and Los Gatos on the outside. They are bow ball to bow ball, so that might be the fun one to watch, as Marin Rowing apparently is going to pick up the victory here. Newport has edged slightly into the lead over Los Gatos, but they are right almost dead even. Then to the outside we go to Oakland Strokes and Long Beach Juniors, and St. Ignatius is trailing. This is Marin with the apparent win, and we'll look closely at the second place finish as we come up to the line, and it looks like Newport did finally hold on. A little too close to call from this angle. Los Gatos finishing in that second position, then looking outside to Oakland Strokes picking up the fourth spot, Long Beach nailing down number 5, and St. Ignatius still on the race course. Once again, our unofficial results of the men's junior grand final is going to be Marin, followed by Newport and Los Gatos.
Actually, you guys be pretty close.
Campland on the Bay, San Diego's favorite campground, located on the shores of Mission Bay, sends up a Coxbox shout out to today's competitors, and they are wishing good luck to all the teams. Camperland on the Bay. Our neighbor, and a cooperative neighbor, I might add, for our San Diego Crew Classic is SeaWorld, and they are proud to be a longtime sponsor of the San Diego Crew Classic. Stop by across Mission Bay, where black and white has never been so colorful. 60 minutes after the race, stop by the merchandising tent and pick up a DVD copy. They're only $12 while supply lasts, and they have an excellent vantage point from our numerous cameras up and down the Crew Classic course. Did you know that San Diego's home to the best craft beer makers in America? Well, see for yourself. That would be at the Crew Classic and Hamilton's Tavern Craft Beer Garden, right down near the shore, just to the south of our announcer's scissor lift. That is the big yellow scissor lift, so that should be able to help you find the beer garden easily enough. So Sporty has a gigantic bargain bin. They've got